Hello Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Welcome. This is Mystic Wellness Tarot. We talk about all things mystical, wellness, and divination. So if that resonates with you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Gemini, I am here to do your November 2022 reading. But before we get started, I would like to remind you that this is a general reading. So please take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. If you would like a private reading, the link is in the description. And if you would like to donate to the channel, I really appreciate it. The link is also in the description. Okay, Gemini, I'm feeling very interesting energy, and I don't know how else to describe it, but let's just get into the channeled message, and then we'll unpack this as we go. So I heard clarity, truths, and unbinding yourself from situations, people, and circumstances that kept you stuck. Prepare to be shocked with the truth of who you are and heal the past, or heal from the past once and for all. I'm getting a sense of calmness and relief, and almost like a sobering effect of the truth and what the truth brings. It's like you can release. It's like you can let go once and for all. Okay, so let's just get into this. This seems pretty deep, and we are right now, we're in Scorpio season as I am recording this. So I'm getting like Scorpio season's really going to have you diving deep. But let's just get into your cards and see what else wants to reveal itself to you. Wow, you have a lot of theme cards. I didn't realize that popped out. Let's get into them. You have plane. It says a journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. Yeah, I just heard get ready for the ride. Almost, yeah, I heard get ready for the ride of your life. So when I think of a plane, I think of freedom, because basically a plane, you could take a plane wherever. You can go wherever basically with a plane. And that's the sense I'm getting, like relief, freedom, no restrictions, unbinding yourself. If you felt bound to something, maybe a job, maybe a person, maybe situations, maybe thoughts. It's like, I heard unfurling of things. It's unraveling, but in a very, I'm not getting unraveling in a chaotic way, but I'm getting unraveling in a very strategic and methodical way, if that makes sense. But let's keep going. Yeah, resolve. It says this is a period of indecision and inner conflict, and it's time to make a decision. You will be making a decision once and for all in the month of November. Something that you haven't, maybe you didn't feel ready to make a decision around this, but you're being called to face the truth of whatever the situation is and finally make a decision to resolve this. I keep getting resolve, or to find relief in something once and for all. Like finally. I keep hearing like finally, we're going to get past this. And you will be free. You will feel free. Your life will become more full. After this, whatever this indecision has been for you, you'll finally be able to live your life fully. You'll finally be able to do more things in your life. Yeah, I'm just getting something has been keeping you bound and stuck. Okay, let's just keep going. Yeah, authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are, and your life will change in the most amazing ways. Yes. Your life will become more full. You are coming out of the shell. Like whatever, this looks like a pocket. I'm looking at that. It looks like a pocket. I'm also paying attention to this green right here, reminding me of the heart chakra. You are expressing yourself more from the heart space, speaking the truth of how you feel. And that is going to change your life. Maybe there were some things that you felt like you couldn't authentically express, and you're going to start finding your voice. You're going to start doing that more, speaking more from your heart. Okay? You have support team. It says 2 minds are better than 1, 3 minds are better than 2, and 4 minds are unstoppable. You're going to have more support. Now this could be in the 3D, like if you work on a team or you lead a team, you're going to have more support from your team. You're going to have, you might even get outside support and guidance. And also I'm getting that you will get more, you will have or feel more supported by your spiritual team. Because on the bottom of, and I know that I didn't get into this card yet, but on the bottom of this deck right here, you do have helpful people. And typically I see that as being your spiritual team, but also people in the 3D that your spiritual team that your spiritual team will send to you to help you to expand and grow even more, and to challenge you to express yourself authentically even more. After this card, you do have no need to worry. So that is where the calmness I am getting. There are going to be some things that, like your channeled message said, shocking truths. So things that will shock you, but I still feel like a calmness underneath it all. Okay? But, take the messages as they resonate. Let's get into your angel answers. You have, in the near future. So oh my goodness, you have romance. Okay, well, for those of you that are looking for romance, maybe something is going to transpire or something's going to happen in the near future. Romance though, okay, so that could be obviously very direct message for some of you. It's romance, but for others of you, if you're not looking for romance, or if you are already in a relationship, this could be that your relationship will go to the next level. You and your partner will feel more free and liberated, whatever has been causing any type of conflict maybe in the relationship. For others of you, I'm getting, anytime I see like a romance or a unity card, it just means that you are attracting in. It could be support, like we already talked about, like this says support team. So attracting in supportive souls, people that can help you expand and grow and break out of whatever restricting type of energy that you feel like you're in, or that you're in. And also attracting in opportunities, and it could be like work related or something like that. So that's another take that I have on romance or unity type of cards, because actually on the bottom of this other deck, the plain deck, or this deck right here, you have unity. It says a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. So you're releasing something major from the past, and it's like it brings so much relief. It renews you. And it does have something to do with your heart space because of the romance and the unity card. But let's keep going. Okay. Let's just go ahead and, I got a sense of what this could be. At least partly. Yeah, you have 2 major arcana cards out of 4 cards, so that's pretty significant, okay? With the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Wands speaks of being wounded, but not broken. You've been through a battle. You've been through a tough cycle of something. Could be relationships, could be your work, just could be in your life in general. You've been going through a lot. You felt like you've had to defend yourself. You might have felt alone in this battle, but you're not. You're never alone. And that's what I just heard. You're never alone. But you have had to go through a lot. And this is about you persevering. Despite all of the challenges, you have continued to push forward despite how hard it has been. And I just heard you deserve peace. I keep getting a sense of peace. There's been a lot of chaos around you. And it has caused you to maybe not be present, not be in your body because of what is happening around you. It can cause you to become, basically dissociate from yourself, from your body, from what's going on around you. Maybe you've been, trying to distract yourself. Maybe you've had your eyes glued on the future, on maybe a better time. Like, how sometimes we can get trapped in the thought of, oh, well, when this happens, then my life will be better when this happens. But it's always time-based. Like when I do this, I will be able to do this. And the message of this card is challenge yourself to be present, because that's where your opportunities will arise. By you being present in your body and being present in the moment, by you staying centered and grounded within your being, you will then see the big picture of everything. And I know that's, a lot of times we don't want to hear that, for sure. I completely understand that. But the Hanged Man, when you feel like there is no movement, that you're at a standstill, like the universe or the time or even your life literally is at a pause, That is because the universe, there's something major that the universe is trying to get your attention or capture your attention about or on. And that is, and to go with the flow with the energy. Because the hangman is about like, he just suspended himself from a tree because he's like, okay, well, I'm not going anywhere and I'm being asked to surrender. And that's what this card is about. It's about surrendering. And I know you get that card a lot. You don't get the hangman, but you have gotten cards that speak of surrendering. And a lot of times that's all we can do, because it's like we keep going and going and going, and we feel like we're fighting a huge and long battle. And the universe is like, we need you to surrender. Your guides are like, we need you to surrender. There is more to life and there are more opportunities for you, but we just need you to stand still for a second and be present. Because it's quite literally Judgment Day. Judgment is a rebirth. Judgment is a second chance at life. It's also the evaluation of your past and how you got to where you are, and a reflect and thinking about the future, but not getting stuck in the future, because you influence the future by being present. Your actions. So remember this resolve card, something that you have been indecisive on or you haven't made a decision on. Your decisions influence your future. And not making a decision is making a decision to stay still, to stay where you are. So you're being asked to be present and evaluate your life on where you truly want to go and make the decision to co-create that future with the universe. To get clear on what it is that you truly want. That's what I was getting with the authentic self-expression. And I saw the green. It's about expressing from your heart what you truly, truly desire and not giving up on that, because you will be successful. You will achieve it. Know that you will. Be confident that you will achieve it. You're being given a second chance. I think you've gotten this message before, where perhaps you chose a career or or maybe got into a relationship and maybe it resonated at first. Or maybe you didn't know exactly what you wanted and so you just went with it. But you know now that it's not in resonance. It doesn't match your frequency anymore. You have realized that. Let's talk about this. Let's be truthful and honest with ourselves, and let's make a decision and let's go for it. It's not too late. I just heard it's not too late. It's never too late. Okay, so let's keep going forward. Yeah, I'm talking, and look. The Four of Wands. The Four of Wands speak of achievements, success. If you're wanting to move, this is a card of the home. This is also represents the home and the family, your family. Things that you want to do with your family. Places you want to go with your family. You want to be free to spend more time with your family. Let's go ahead and get you some additional cards. What else does Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings need to hear? Month of November. I feel a lot of energy in my heart space. There's a lot there's a lot there that needs to be released. You have balance. It says don't be so heavenly minded that you're no earthly good, and that's about connecting in, being present, being fully present in this moment. I know it's challenging, and oftentimes we can disassociate from ourselves, from our body, from people and situations, because it's painful what we are experiencing. But you're being asked to go through this and process it. And I'm not trying to make light of whatever it is that you're going through, because I can sense there's pain there. You're being asked to process this, and so you can literally transmute the energy and be able to to release it once and for all. Okay, let's get you some more cards. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Let's see. Yeah, masterpiece. Embrace your uniqueness. There's something about you, your ability or how you see yourself. There's something you're not, there's something you're not seeing within yourself. You're not seeing your unique abilities. You're not seeing the unique ways in which you see things, because the Hangman is also about seeing things from a different perspective. Now that he's upside down, he can see things that he didn't normally see. And you come You are brilliant because you come at things from a different angle. But I feel like a lot of you, you suppress that side. Maybe you feel like other people don't want to hear it, or it's not respected, or I don't know, but there's a need for you to continue to express yourself authentically, to not suppress yourself, because your ideas are, I keep getting brilliant. You have brilliant ideas. Yeah, the universe is trying to, like I said in the beginning, the universe has been trying to reach out to you. It says signs. The universe is trying to capture your attention, okay? There is an ending because we have number 9 here. But yeah, there's something about the way you think, the way you communicate, that when you just let it flow, it's so remarkable, like what the ideas that you come up with. Maybe as a child, you I don't know, like maybe you didn't feel comfortable expressing yourself as a child. Maybe you felt like your opinions were not valued. Yeah, there's fear here. It is a liar. It is a liar. Now you have two twos. So 2 here. Maybe you have been seeing 2s. Yes, a lot of you have psychic abilities as well, and you're being called to sacred duty. Okay? There's something here. Maybe that's awakening within you, because this is awakening. This is a spiritual awakening. This is also, judgment is also like ascension. It could also represent people coming back from the past as well. But I'm just getting more like spiritual awakening, spiritual ascension here. But yeah, fear. A lot of times our ego will say things to keep us stuck. Our ego represents subconscious programming. Your ego is the voice of your subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind is all about outdated beliefs, past programs that people have projected onto you. Could have come from your parents, intentionally, unintentionally. We just adopt, other people's beliefs, and maybe we take them on as our own, but you're cleansing yourself of that. Yeah, you have wind. Let the release rush through you. It's time to go with the flow. It's time to surrender. It's time to surrender. Yeah, there's something you're not seeing, but you will see. It will become clear. It will become clear to you. All right, let's see what else wants to come through. To bring these cards down and straighten them a little bit. Okay, what else does Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings need to hear for the month of November? Okay, yeah, the Chess Queen, trust and strategizing. It's about trusting yourself, trusting the universe. Yeah, oh my goodness, look, partnership again. For a lot of you, yeah, sacred union for sure, romance coming in. For others of you, this is about you coming back to yourself, coming back to self, becoming whole, feeling whole within yourself, your whole being, your body. So it could be sacred union, like the peace, soul fragments coming back to you. I'm getting for a lot of you, if romance doesn't really resonate. Could be also coming into a union with your soul tribe, your soul family, because of the support team. I'm getting like soul tribe vibes. But yeah, here's the shock right here. You have the Lady Lightning, surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. You're going to see things in a totally different light. There's some event that's going to, some truth, revelation that's going to create a ripple effect in your life, and it's going to change everything. It's different for it's going to be different for all of you. Well, I just heard it's going to be the way for most of you, it's the way you see yourself is going to change, and it's going to change everything. It's going to change the way you present yourself. That's what I'm getting, okay? So it has to do mainly with the way you're seeing yourself and how you present yourself in public settings or social settings, that sort of thing, how you interact with other people. Wow, that just came through. So yeah, that's what it is for a lot of you, okay? But take the messages as they resonate. But yeah, you have the High Lady of love and compassion. It says reverence, kindness, and consideration. Yeah, this is one. So this is how people are going to see you. I'm getting a lot of people didn't treat you very nicely, to be honest. That cycle is ending. That cycle of I'm not saying that, of course, from here on out, people are going to be, you know, sweet as pie or nothing like that. I'm just saying the way it affected you in the past, that cycle is over with. Because you see something within yourself that cannot be tainted any longer. It's like you see your true colors, and that cannot be taken from you. Yeah, you're going to have a lot more optimism and fire and passion, even aggression towards your dreams, towards building a stable future for yourself. The Fire Prince. Yeah. Okay. Let's do some astrology cards here, and then we'll end. So what else does Gemini need to hear for the month of November? We do have a total lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus on November 8th, I think it is. So lunar eclipses are about revelations, truths, and that sort of thing. We also have a new moon solar eclipse that is coming out. I mean, I'm recording this before the start of it, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be released after. But we do have a new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Scorpio on October 25th. So that is also, that one is a very interesting new moon, because new moons are about beginnings, but because it's in the sign of Scorpio, and Scorpio is all about death and rebirth, it's kind of like a simultaneous ending and beginning. So very interesting energy. But yeah, you have Cancer, a lot of home and family energy with Cancer. There's going to be shifts in your home and family life. Yeah, it's like you're purging. Also, Cancer is about your roots, your childhood, maybe your relationship with your mother. There's something that there's something there that you're healing, that you're finally releasing, you're letting go. Yeah, look at that. Look, I'm talking, and I was just talking about the lunar eclipse. Here you go. Realization, unveil, changing perception. Yes, there you go. These are your cards. Huge endings, huge goodbyes, a purging when it comes to your roots, when it comes to your past, when it comes to your home. I just heard your body. It's like being in your body, your soul. But yeah, there's a realization there. Something is going to be unveiled to you, and your perception of everything is going to shift. It's going to change. You might even be doing a lot of shadow work during this time, you know, tapping into your inner darkness and your shadows. There's nothing wrong with doing. A lot of people get not scared, but they try to avoid shadow work. But our shadows, that's where the hidden treasures are. That's pieces of ourselves that we've left behind, our soul fragments, you know, or there's wisdom in the shadow. Those are aspects of ourselves that we deemed unworthy, but they're truly not, and there's wisdom there. And when we integrate both the shadow and light aspects of ourselves, we become whole. We become whole, and that's what this is. That's what this is about, you becoming whole, you coming back to yourself. Okay, well, Gemini, that was a long reading, but I hope it resonates. If it resonates, please consider sharing, liking, subscribing, and commenting. It really does help the channel, and I will catch you next time, Gemini. Bye.